Hey guys, my name is Krishna Nor, aka Hair Patra, and I'm back with another video. This is a review and makeup tutorial. I'm going to be reviewing and doing a makeup tutorial with the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Skin Tint. Okay, just so you guys know, I did do this already. I already did this video and I was talking a whole lot of shit. Okay, I was not feeling it the first go around, but you know, now I know it was like maybe the brushes. I did get new brushes and decided to use it right away for the review. So I don't think that I was used to it. You know, we was just getting used to each other and I just wasn't loving how my makeup was looking. I literally hated it. I'm gonna put like some videos that I put in my close friends. I'm gonna put it right here. I personally don't like the skin tint. Me personally, it's a no. Yes, I did not like it at all, but as you guys can tell, it's giving flawless, it's giving airbrush, it's giving glam, okay? So I'm going to be doing a second review. Okay, I did not put out the first review, so you don't even have to go look for it because it's not there. I'm gonna put a little bit of clips here and there, maybe not, maybe not. So this is the official review and makeup tutorial, okay? Okay, before you go anywhere else, make sure you subscribe to the channel because, you know, you want to be part of the gang, you want to be part of the family because, you know, my followers, I love you guys so much. You guys are part of my family and I'm like just so happy to be on this journey with you guys, and I've been on this journey for a long time. So before you go anywhere, subscribe. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds. Okay, and without further ado, the review. Oh, that rhymed. Okay, so I don't know why I look like I got beat up on this eye, but I had to add a little bit more application, like red color correctors. So yeah, let's just go with it. So this is how the Fenty Beauty packaging comes in. Honestly, first glance, it looks expensive, it looks quality, you know, it's giving what it's supposed to give. It's giving luxurious, and that is everything that Rihanna is. So I am not pleasantly surprised. I know that's my girl. That's what she's gonna do. I keep saying that's my girl like she's my sis, like she's my friend, because in my head that's what she is. And if we're talking about manifestation, I'm trying to manifest that relationship. God. So I decided to pick up the shade of the Fenty Ease Drop in 21. So this is the shade that I got. I was gonna get 20, but what people were saying about 20, they were saying like how it was really like, it's more of a yellow undertone. I do have yellow undertones in some part of my face, but I felt like the majority of my face was red undertones. So I decided to opt out for the 21, and also the shade that I get in. So the shade that I get in the Pro Filter is 440, and if you're a 440 girl like me, they suggested to get the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop in 21. So as you guys can tell, these are two completely different shades, but you know, when you apply skin tint, it's supposed to, you know, kind of camouflage into your skin. So I'm not too worried about that, and I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm really more, I feel like I'm super excited about how my face is gonna look by the end of this tutorial, because I do have the base on, like I do have my color corrector on, I do have the primer on. I did use the Becca mattifying primer. I did use the Becca mattifying primer. That's the primer that I use. I do have oily skin, that I find I have oily skin. Yeah, like, yeah. So I decided to put a mattifying primer on my face before I put the skin tint, and I definitely decided to put some color corrector because I was just not trying to see the pigmentation. As you guys already know, I'm pigment princess. So yeah, let's just get into it. I really like how the bottle looks. It's just so, I don't know if you guys can see it. The bottle is just so pretty. I love it so much. I love that you can squeeze it. So like, that's really nice. What am I gonna use? Am I gonna use a brush or am I gonna use beauty blender? I think I'm gonna use a beauty blender. So yeah, let's just get started. I'm chatting up. Okay, so I'm just gonna start. Should I zoom this in? Like, maybe I should zoom this in. So I zoomed in for you guys, just so that you guys can, you know, really see this go on my skin. I'm going in, guys. So already 21, it's actually looking like it matches my skin. It's very like olive-ish. It's very olive tone, you know. Okay. Again, I love the squeeze bottle. Love that. I feel like a sense of control with it being a squeeze bottle. So just gonna put that all over my face. You know, they say it goes light to medium coverage, so bitch, I'm going for medium. Cause I'm a full coverage girl. Yes, I am. I'm a full coverage girl. If I'm gonna put product on my face, because let me tell you something, there's no in between for me. If I'm gonna put makeup on my face, I want to look like flawless, beats, glam. Okay, like most of the time, all the time. Like I'm about to put bottom lashes with this look. Like I like looking like a baby doll, like Brad's Barbie. You already know. So yeah, if I'm not wearing makeup, I also love not wearing makeup. Let me put this on properly. I also love not putting on makeup, so that's why if I'm gonna put makeup on, I better like have the ting wanting. So I'm gonna use a beauty blender and I'm just going to pat this all over my face and just hope for the best. Okay, it's going on. You know what, like it's already covered up. It already covered up my color corrector. It's not blending into the color corrector and like mixing with the foundation, which I'm super happy about. Just blending everything out. I think this is my color. Again, it's giving me like a lot of olive. Like maybe I should go in with the brush. So I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. brush just to brush off. Crazy, I was just talking all this shit about brushes and here I am using a brush. Okay, so it is definitely sheer coverage, and I'm just gonna speak as a person that does not do the sheer coverage. Like, you already know I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, this is gonna cover what it needs to cover, but it is covering most of what it needs to cover, and I think I like the color. I don't know, maybe this is too close. I don't know. Maybe my camera was too close. I had to zoom out, okay? So I'm just making sure that everything's blended. Also, I do not like frown lines, so let's just see. Making sure everything's blended out. Okay, so now we're just gonna jump into the concealer part. And I'm just gonna conceal my eyes. I'm gonna be using my LA Girl in Chestnut. You guys already know this is my color. And I am going to use a Fenty concealer, 2 Fenty concealers actually, but this is just I feel like my transitional color before I get to a bright under eye. I always have to have like a muted like color that's more my skin tone. I just need it. I just need it. So I'm just gonna put the concealer just on my high points, not my eye points. I'm just gonna put it right underneath my eye, just like so. Just like so. A lot of people be asking me about my hair. My hair is from Estique Beauty. I love my hair a lot. The quality of the hair is always like that. So just want you guys to know that. So now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in 490. You guys already know this is a staple already in my makeup bag. I love this color so much. It has like a reddish, brownish undertone, which I feel like gives more of a bronzy look, not like a muddy look that I cannot stand. I cannot stand a muddy look. A muddy bronzer, like contour look, I hate it. So I just need something that's gonna warm up my face, and I just absolutely love the formula of this concealer. So I'm just gonna put that on the cheekbones. I'm gonna put it like high cheekbones because I want to create a high cheekbones. So I put this on the high points of my cheeks, just like so. I'm gonna go in with my dual brush. I watched it just 2 days ago, guys, but you know, I am dark skinned, so the products are darker. So I am just going to blend everything out. Like, look how beautiful and flawless the concealer just blends out. Like, I just love this concealer, but this is not about the concealer. This is about the Fenty Skin Tint. And you know what? It's giving a good base. I won't front. It's giving a good base. It's giving a good base. Okay, so with my beauty blender, I'm just gonna blend out all my concealer from Chestnut. And again, this is just the first concealer. I am gonna put another concealer on top to brighten up my under eye some more. Because again, I'm trying to go for that glam look. So just patting everywhere. Following conceal point. I'm just gonna blend everything out. You can use a brush for this as well. I just find that I get that airbrush look with a beauty blender. That's just me though. But yo, I am not gonna lie. This brush is feeling a little, this beauty blender is feeling a little tough. It's giving tough. It's giving not damp. And I literally just soaked this. So I don't know. Might have to switch to my beauty blender. I feel like the beauty blender is ultimately the best beauty blender, but you know, I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments what beauty blender other than Beauty Blender, the Beauty Blender brand, is your favorite. Because I used to love Real Techniques, but I feel like maybe Amazon is not like selling the real beauty blender, because I feel like it's just a lot, like Real Technique beauty blenders used to be a lot softer than this. It just does not feel soft. It feels really tough, and I hate tough beauty blenders. The balance between a soft but not like spongy kind of, like, you know, you don't want it to be too spongy because you don't want it to take the product off your face. You just want it to be spongy enough to like just flawlessly blend out everything. And that's what I love about Beauty Blender, like the brand, because I feel like they perfected the balance. But this is feeling tough. This one's a lot softer, so I'm going to rinse this and then be right back. Okay, so I washed this beauty blender. This feels a lot softer. That's what I like. That's what I like. That beauty blender was just so hard. Okay, so now that everything's blended, so I picked up this concealer from Fenty Beauty. You guys already know I use the 490 concealer already to contour, but I don't use a concealer to highlight. So I decided to pick up a color. It was kind of hard to choose, so I went for the 430. They say that, you know, getting like the same number of the same, they say that going for the same number that is your Pro Filter foundation is like your concealer twin or whatever, but I opted out for a lighter one for $30 instead of for $40, just because I wanted to be a little bit more bright, and I already have a transitional color, and that's my chestnut. So let's just hope this looks good, because it kind of looks warm, and I kind of like my highlight to be a little bit cool. I don't know. Yeah, this is really warm. It's a little bit orange. I don't know. There's another color I was looking at, 310. But let's just see. Let's just see. So I'm just gonna put it in my highlighted points and my nose bridge, and a little bit like on top of the other highlighted points that I use my chestnut for, but just a little bit, because I don't want it to be like overpowering. Like just like that. And again, with the beauty blender, I'm just gonna blend it all out. I always start off with my chin when I'm blending everything out, because I don't want to go over here and then get too much and then blend it out everywhere. Like, I just have this technique, so I always start off with my chin, the sides, and go on top of my cupid's bow, and that's when I go underneath my eye. I kind of like it now that it's blended out. I just really like the formula for the Pro Filter concealer. It's just so nice. Okay, so far so good. The concealer is just meshing with the foundation, and it's just working right now. I should have just used, like, I was just trying too hard the first time. I don't know, but also I'm using a Fenty lip balm. Oh my gosh, let me just pull that out right now. So to keep my lips moisturized and hydrated for my lip gloss, I always use the Fenty Beauty lip balm. That just keeps my lips moist and ready for my lip gloss. So yeah, that looks really good. Application's looking really nice. It blended out flawlessly. I won't lie. Like, I won't lie. So I'm going to set my concealer now. You can either set your contour first or your concealer first. I always go between both, like either my under eye or my contour. You can go through either. I'm going to do this first and then carve out my face. Again, like the order of the concealer, then the contour, then the brightening concealer, I'm going to do set with my like my transitional setting powder, and that is in the medium deep Laura Mercier. I'm going to show you guys. I love this setting powder. I love the setting powder. It's like, just every dark skin girl just needs it. I feel like it just helps my makeup. It helped my makeup game take it to a next level and just gives it that added flawlessness. I got this brush because of Painted by Spencer. I know you guys watch his makeup tutorials and I just love them so much. So I'm going to set my concealer before I bake. So that's what I do. I set and then bake, just to have that longevity of makeup. So I'm just going to set underneath my eye, and wow, these are bright. I am loving this. Okay, so after I set my concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty in Mocha Mami. You guys already know this is that girl. Mocha Mami, when she came out with this, she was just she was just talking to all the dark skin girls. I was looking for that bronzy, not muddy bronzer. So I'm like so obsessed with Mocha Mami, and I'm just so excited to pair it with the Fenty Skin Tint. So I just got my angle brush from e.l.f. and I am just going to go over the contoured parts just like so. I'm gonna go with just more of a tapered brush, and I'm just gonna go back in with Mocha Mami, and I'm just going to carve out my nose contour just like so. Another trick that I like to do with my contour is just to make a really quick cut crease. Like, I like to call it an invisible cut crease because I don't actually use any eyeshadows. I just go in with my Mocha Mami, and where I ended my contour, my nose contour, I'm just gonna bring it down like in a hill motion, just like so, with the same brush that I use for my nose. Or you can use like even more dense cut crease brush. I'm just gonna bring it down like that. And I'm just gonna close it out like so. And literally that's it. I don't put anything underneath here. Maybe some setting powder, but that's it. And that's like my invisible eyeshadow look. And it's like a little trick that I do for like a quick little glam look. Like, I feel like that just glams it up a little bit more. You know, nothing too serious. I'm not going into no palette or anything. Now I'm gonna go in to Laura Mercier in Honey. Actually, should I just go, no, Honey. Just go into Laura Mercier in Honey. So this, another thing, another staple I think for black girls to get such a beautiful color. I do also use Huda Beauty in Blondie. And girl, I'm never gonna stop. I love that color. So I'm just gonna go in with Honey translucent powder, and that's what I'm gonna use to bake. Okay? I'm just gonna hit that underneath, like so. So I'm gonna go and put on my lashes, my eyeliner, bottom lashes, you already know me. I'm gonna go put that all together, and I'm gonna come back to do my lips with you. Okay, so I put my top lashes, my bottom lashes off camera, and I also put blush on, and I also put my lip liner on and took off my lip balm, my Fenty Beauty lip balm. And now I'm gonna go in with my highlight and my lip gloss. So the highlight that I've been using has been the Artist Couture. Everyone knows. If you've been watching my stuff, you already know. Like, I really don't change a lot of the products, but yeah. So I'm gonna be using Artist Couture. I'm gonna get this really fine creasing brush. I don't know if you guys can tell. This really fine creasing brush to do my what it needs to do. I always take the highlight from the top of the lid. You know, you just don't want too much. And this is a really small creasing brush that I used for highlight. I'm just gonna dab it on my nose and just on my high points of, I'm gonna put it on the top of my nose and the bottom of my nose, and then lightly just bring it together just like so. Don't want to do too much. Like, I'm not really, I don't know guys, I'm not into highlight anymore. I really like the matte look. I don't know, is that just me? Let me know in the comments. Are you guys like a matte girl, or is highlight just your favorite part? Like, you cannot let go of highlight. I'm just gonna use I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush and just highlight my cheekbones, the high points, just like so, just a little bit. I don't want to do too much. Okay, just my favorite, this is my favorite highlight. So I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite lipsticks. Like, I love this lipstick so much. It's a matte lipstick, and it's the Girls Trip in Huda Beauty. I love the packaging. It's the ombre from black to pink for me until I love it. This is gonna be the base color. Then I'm gonna use a Fenty lip gloss bomb on top. Just a little. I don't want to do too much. Just rub that all around. And I used chestnut lip liner for my lip liner. Now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Glow. This is one of my favorite gloss bombs from her collection. This is one of my favorite gloss bombs, Fenty Glow, and I'm just gonna add that on top. It's just a great topper, gloss topper. Just love it. Look how, just love how that looks. Yeah, yeah. And just to finish off this Fenty skin tint review and makeup tutorial, I am going to set everything with my all-nighter spray. You guys, I love this spray and I need it for tonight. Kidding, okay, spray my face. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so I am back with my final thoughts, and honestly, as you guys can obviously tell, that my face is beat, covered, like, I don't know if it was the color corrector and the primer, or maybe it was just the brushes that I was using, like trying new techniques while reviewing it the first time, but obviously I'm a lot happier with the Fenty Eavesdrop skin tint. Like, I am living for this beat. Hold up, let me just take myself in. I usually take myself in using the close-up side of the mirror, like the magnifying part, just to make sure that everything is, you know, hitting like it's supposed to. And it definitely is. Like, the skin is looking super flawless. It definitely is giving an airbrushed look. It's definitely giving an airbrushed look, so I won't front about that. It definitely gives an airbrushed look. Like, I feel like my face looks flawless, and this is the best part about wearing this right now. I know I look fully glammed right now, and I know it looks like a full beat, but I do not feel anything. Like, I do not feel like makeup's on my face, and that is an amazing, amazing feeling. I did say in my last review that I would be returning this foundation, but after some consideration, I think it's gonna be staying in my bag. And honestly, I was super hesitant about the concealer that I used, but it's giving what it's supposed to give right now. So it's a yes. I think that you guys should definitely go pick it up. If you are in the 440s, 430s, 450s, 460s, I think 21 is definitely the perfect shade for you. It literally just melted into my skin. It just, everything's just hitting. I just cannot stop looking at myself. So it's a yes for me. Like, wow, to actually go through. Okay, let me just be honest with you guys. I actually wore it again, the Fenty Skin Tint again, when I was going, you're gonna see it in my vlog, but I was going to see my beautiful niece, my beautiful, gorgeous niece. I was gonna go see her, so I wore it that day, and it was like hitting. So I was just like, this is kind of hitting, so maybe I should just review and redo this makeup tutorial, and I'm so glad that I did. I absolutely love the Eavesdrop Skin Tint. I am in the shade 21. It does go on flawlessly. It does give you the airbrush look, and to top it all off, you get the glam look. You can like achieve the glam look without feeling like you got a pile of makeup on. My face feels so light. It's actually crazy. This is actually insane. I'm like, wow. I am a believer. Wow. Wow. You guys don't understand. I was talking shit about this. Like, I all was like putting beer disclaimers in the other videos. Like, I love you, Rihanna, but this is just not it. Like, I was saying all that. Like, look. But I don't think I'm gonna have time to love it because it's getting returned. It's definitely getting returned. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting returned. It is getting returned because I already could see my foundation kind of separating. Oh my god, I do not like that. And again, like the fact that I could still see like the pigmentation and everything, it's not sitting well with my spirit, okay? Like, I don't think you guys understand. I was just not feeling it, but I am so glad that I did it again. Like, so happy. So yes, I think this is definitely a cop. Like, wow. It's actually crazy to see a Black woman just thriving in the makeup industry so beautifully and flawlessly. Like, we knew, because there's someone that's actually advocating for us dark skinned girls. So like, there's literally so many options for Black women to get that beat, and that is just so amazing. Like, spending my coins on Rihanna, literally a woman that is filthy rich already. Spending my coins on Rihanna literally does not feel like anything. It feels like nothing. Like, I don't even check how much it is half the time. I just literally buy it because I need it. It's like literally a staple in my piece. So like, staple in my makeup bag. So now I love the Fenty concealer for contour and highlight now. The Fenty Skin Tint. I love the Pro Filter foundation. I love the Mocha Mami bronzer. Like, that is my bitch. Yo. Guys, this is hitting pan for the second time. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I absolutely love Mocha Mami bronzer. For me, that was one of like a life-changing product from Fenty Beauty. For me, like, that's what it is for me. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments, what was the Fenty Beauty product that literally changed the game for you? What was that Fenty Beauty product? Mine was definitely the Mocha Mami bronzer. So yes, I don't want to get too distracted and talk about another product, because this is for the Eavesdrop Skin Tint. It was definitely a cop. It feels amazing. I'm sure it's probably not gonna oxidize like a foundation, like my Pro Longwear foundation from MAC or something. It's probably not gonna oxidize that well in like 4 hours, but it is a skin tint and it's not a foundation. It is a skin tint moisturizer, and it's just, I just love it. It looks so good. Wow. Thank you, Rihanna, so much, because I love my skin tint. Like, wow, I love it. I'm really shocked because I literally did not give it a good try the first time. I obviously didn't, because why do I have such two different perspectives? Like, I literally have two different perspectives right now. Like, the first time I was really talking shit about it, and like, for me now to just be so like in love with it, it's crazy. It's definitely worth the coin, and I definitely understand why people were like, oh, I'm gonna have it for the summertime, especially if you don't have oily skin and your dry skin. This is literally a perfect perfect thing for you guys to have in your makeup bag. So yes, it's definitely a yes for the Eavesdrop skin tint, and I'm so happy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review on the Fenty skin tint. And yes, do not be too harsh on the new products that you get. Do not just like try it one time. Definitely take it from my experience. Try it like 2, 3, 4 times just to see if you really like a product or not, and then return it. So, you know, Sephora has a return policy, so like go ham, do your thing. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like this video, and if you already got to the end of this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, become part of the family. I love you guys so much. I really do love you guys so much. I really do. If you guys want to be part of the family, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I love you guys so much. Please, please stay safe. See you guys in my next video. Bye.